Yeah, I'm out here, man. Just vibing. I saw something real quick. I just wanted to comment on this whole narrative of protecting black women. Hey, so this is the new thing that Megan Thee Stallion is trying to promote or whatever. Uh, protecting black women. She got shot with, by Tory Lanez, and now she's on a campaign about how, I guess the new thing is as black men we're not protecting our black women in the streets and shit. So it's funny. That's some fly ass shit, boy. I mean, you can. I mean, it's so crazy how you can sell a narrative so easily, and it doesn't even get questioned. You know, um, protecting degenerate behavior. You know, protecting degenerates. Just the thing about it is I guess when you create a culture where stock culture and simp culture, those two go together. The simp is supposed to protect the thought. The thought can act up and do whatever the hell she wants to, and the simp is supposed to be there to cover whatever the thought is. That's what that's what they do. You know, the thing about it is this is the thing. It's like you got the twerker, like the ratchet thought, um, but I guess that's why it's let me take a step back. That's why it's so good for black men to understand their value. When you understand your value, you don't deal with low lives. You feel me? And that's one of the problems is like we're in a culture right now where these thoughts and shit like that are saying, take me as I am. There's really no requirement for them to have any class, anything. You know what I'm saying? Other than that wop, they just bring that wop to the table. And because they bring that wop to the table, no matter how much degenerate shit that they do in their fucking life, they can demand this type of shit. So this broad right here that makes fucking ratchet ass music, like what she does, you know, protect her like a fucking lady. Protect her like a fucking lady, but yeah, she wanna wear the pants like a fucking man. Get the fuck out of here, man. And that's the same. That's the thing I'm talking about, man. This this bitch ass culture, like that men are told to accept, and and if you say anything about it, the shaming tactics come out. Who hurt you? Boo. You know, why? And listen, okay. Did that bitch deserve to get shot? I'm sorry to call her bitch. I'm sorry. The lady, that she deserve to get shot? Probably not. No, no. It depends on what standard you're using. If you probably, I mean, I don't know what happened, but you know, most likely you probably disrespected that man like a man, and he probably retaliated on you if that's what that happened. But you never know. But what I got a problem with is like this acceptance of no matter how much degenerate shit that you do, you know, we're supposed to accept you, accept you and protect you and whatever, and risk our lives for your degenerate behavior. And somehow I don't know how the hell they do it. Like Bill Burr made a great a great thing about white women and feminism and all that, how they hijack like the woke culture. Somehow Meg the Stallion, what happened to her, that debauchery that happened to her or whatever, we're supposed to lump her in the same categories as Fernando Castile or you know uh, what was it, Breonna Taylor. We're supposed to lump her in that same fucking category. Protect the fucking twerkers. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Seriously, she's pairing this narrative. Like, come on, man. Like, seriously, you know, I understand that. We're not supposed to question anything that um you do. And actually I was listening to a great podcast the other day. Is and Jordan Peterson. He was, this dude is a very smart guy. I don't agree with a lot of his views, as far as when it comes to political views, but when it comes to psychological stuff, uh, I do agree with him. He definitely sees it, from the red pill perspective, and he says a lot of stuff. And the thing about it is, he's right on one thing. They're always trying to tame masculinity. Always, always trying to tame masculinity. Um, but this is the it's not. I mean, the whole concept of taming masculinity is not such a bad thing. It's not such a bad thing, because it's almost like a test. Females do that, so they can feel safe. They test your masculinity. It's like a test. Just like you test your alarm system, you test things. You want to make sure it works. So that's what they do. That's why they're always gonna disagree with you when it comes from that perspective. And a lot of other races and cultures, they they kind of uh, there's a balance. There's a balance in it. And one of the problems with black men is, our counterpart, or our our equal. I mean, not equal, but our or whatever. They already come from a masculine position. Like, for instance, female femininity is always testing or trying to tame masculinity, which is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the provider and protector of that. Uh, One of the problems, and this is a huge problem, and I don't ever see our counterparts actually dealing or acknowledging this problem, is that when you already come from a masculine frame, I mean, you pretty much don't have any femininity. Imagine, it's just like, for a white woman, they will test a person's masculinity, and most of them, and then when you rise up to the occasion, they will, you provide and protect, you do what you got to do. They will, get in that feminine frame, let you do your job. Problem with black women is they're always testing your masculinity, but when you live up to that masculinity, it's never going to be good enough. They're always going to have a pissing match with you. They don't want to get in that feminine frame, and that's one of the hugest problems that they find themselves in. It's like, and then that I referenced that because I just saw a video with Meg Thee Stallion. Now she's trying to browbeat black men, trying to say, hey, you know what, you need to protect us. And how the fuck are you going to protect another damn person that thinks that they have the same role as you? I mean, it's stupid. I mean, it doesn't make any damn sense. You know, um, you want to be like, we're supposed to. I mean, you got to have some feminine energy. If you coming across as, oh, you're independent, you make your own money, you do all this type of stuff, and I don't need no man and all that type of stuff. And when shit goes awry, you're looking at us, and you can't handle shit. You look at us like, help. Nah, no, keep that same energy that you had before. Keep that same energy, you know. And I think it's um it's a it's going to be a hard thing, because the thing about it is Karen has told Keisha, or created this illusion that she's on the same footing as white feminists, or Karen, because think about it, they think that they're the same as Karen. Nah, hell no, you're not. First of all, Karen has a whole system protecting, And plus, they have the dominant society protecting them. Like you can try to act like them, but you're gonna get put in your place real fast. You can put in your place real fast. And I don't. And the I mean, you can have that. A lot of them women have that college degree. They make 40 grand a year. Okay, they're living it. They're living their best life. And for some reason, they feel like in order for us to be in equal footing with them, we got to make 120,000. So we got to make 3 times their incomes just to be equal to them. And they think they're better than us, but you're not better than us at all. You just haven't had your wake up call yet. Yeah. Megan Demir needs to know her place. No, I mean, yeah, she needs to know her place. But the problem is you have Karen telling Keisha that she's in the same league as them. And the thing about it is um you can't really get through to them because one of the things is um they have no submission in them. If you have a whole media culture or a whole these power structures telling you that you're right, no matter how fucked up shit, how fucked up you are. Hey, it it doesn't matter, you know. I mean, if you insert like what happened to her, right? If you insert a black male in that same position, you have a drunken night, you get out of hand, you know, cops come, shit, shit happens. You get drunk, you do some stupid shit, cop shoots you. Guess what? It's not gonna be the same standard. Whatever that black man did to get shot, he probably deserved it. He probably deserved it somehow, some way. And that's gonna, either he was too high or he's too drunk, he had a criminal record or whatever. He deserved it somehow, some way. That's just how the narrative will be spent either way. But what I'm saying about uh, you see the narrative, but the thing about it is no matter how egregious her behavior is, there's a power structure convincing her that she was in the right, or she didn't do anything wrong, or she's justified, or whatever. Tory Lanez is a bad guy, no matter what. You know, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter if she was fucked up or she was this or whatever, Tory Lanez is the bad guy, regardless. And when you have that type of power structure, um, you don't have to take any accountability, anything like that. You can have the goal or the shame, not no shame. Because there's no shame. How are you going to be? How does that even look in the first place? It's just like a porn star, talking about, you know, protect protect us from, these whatever. I don't even know. I hope no feminists get on here and flag me or whatever. But anyway, it's just like one of them, protect us from the predators, the porn industry. Hey, I willingly, chose to do this, and I chose these behaviors, but yeah, I want you to protect me from my own stuff. Oh, but no, hell no. I want to live my life, but I want you to protect me. I want you to protect me, and I want you to let me be free at the same time. So I don't. I want no restrictions, but I want you to protect me. So no matter what degenerate shit or dumb shit that I do, I want some protection. God, that's a shit. That's a great deal right there. Why would you take that deal? You hear me? Anybody would take that deal. I would take that deal in a heartbeat. So you mean to tell me, no matter what shit I do, I don't have to take any accountability for it, and plus I'm gonna get sympathy and all this type of stuff, and I'm gonna be right, and doing whatever I want to. I can, you know, be no holds barred about everything, and still get uh, sympathy or be right or whatever. I mean, That's a that's that's a home run of a deal right there. I mean, who wouldn't take that deal? Everybody would take that deal, man. You hear me? Everybody would take that deal. Ain't nobody gonna not take that deal. You hear me? But anyways, it's it's I don't know. It was kind of funny, fascinating, the logic behind that, and the Breakfast Club. You know, that's another platform I think that has lost a lot of credibility in my eyes. Charlemagne. I mean, he's been, I mean, pretty much. I want to say he's been compromised or he's been bought um, by the liberal media or the Democrats or whatever. So he's already been, he's been bought. So basically everything that you could um, say about him. But the only thing I don't like about him is he's try to play both sides of the fence. Try to create this narrative that he has a little bit of integrity when it comes to journalism. Nah, you don't have any integrity at all. Period. Uh-uh. You don't. You don't have no integrity. Like, no matter what you say, Charlemagne, you know what? I still think that you do good content or whatever, but you have no integrity at all. Charlemagne has no integrity because I seen him the other day do what do you call it? Lindsey Graham, um, Donkey of the Day, and he did a Lindsey Graham Donkey of the Day. Gave him Donkey of the Day because of a comment that Lindsey Graham made. It was a good sound bite. Sounded very racialized or whatever. I mean, who knows what the intention are? Like, I didn't see the debate, whatever. Well, I'm not defending either first of them, but I'm back. But anyways, shit. No, he's been compromised. Let me go back to what I was saying. He gave Lindsey Graham the donkey of the day, and I don't know. That kind of didn't sit well with me. I'm not a Lindsey Graham fan. But the thing about it was he he gave him donkey of the day, and right after giving him donkey of the day, he came with the guy that's his opponent in the primary, and put him on the Breakfast Club. You know, and I think as a journalist, I mean that's lacking journalistic integrity, um, for the most part. You got a whole network that does it. Like Chris Como or whatever. But like those guys right there. But those guys might have opposition to the other guy or whatever, but they don't blatantly pander like the Breakfast Club does. I mean, that shit is crazy, man. I mean, it was just straight up and down. Like, I'm voting for this guy, so I'm gonna make this guy look like it's like a political ad. It was unfortunate, to see that type of rhetoric. Uh, you know, you're supposed to. I mean, I think you just have to have some type of journalistic integrity. But that's just my conjecture. A lot of people might see it a different way. You can't give a guy donkey of the day, and then 1 minute, uh, right after that, you put his opponent right on the same platform, not giving the other person, uh, the I guess the opportunity to kind of defend their position. It's like one sided. They're just showing your true colors. But anyways, but I mean, it's just a sign that he's been bought. The way that he champions Kamala Harris and things like that. And it's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy. I just think there's two sides to everything. And they took that sound bite. I didn't get to really understand what that sound bite was about. I mean, as a career politician, I don't really think that that guy would be that 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 bold or just that brave in general, to make a such a one. I mean, just a overtly racist comment like that. I just don't. I mean, I mean, I know like they love to sell the narrative of them being like the good old boy, South Carolina and all this type of stuff. I think that's a I just think it's unhealthy for that type of blatant like disregard for for journalistic integrity. I mean, Fox News, they will do it. That was kind of Fox News, whatever. You know, I mean, but they they even with Fox News, they try to make uh, some type of you know case or try to be remain neutral or try to be fair. But to do what they just did, I don't know. I didn't feel like I just felt like it was a little bit compromised, to say the least. But um, I'm back in the building. I just had to take a little stroll around the block. Oh man, it's crazy how these YouTubers, man. YouTube is blowing up, man. Shit is crazy right now. A lot of people are getting a lot of shine, and damn boy, a lot of people are getting a lot of shine. There's a crazy amount of people getting a lot of shine. But anyways, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. My phone was too hot. I'm too hot. So holla at your boy.